Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Beth, and welcome back to our second episode of the TBR Checkout Challenge, which will be making my TBR for the month of June. Guys, I am not kidding when I say that this game might be the answer to going through my physical TBR. Might absolutely be the answer. Because I read all 6 books that we put on it. All 6 books I put on the TBR from the game, I read. It's crazy stuff. It's crazy stuff. If you want my full reviews of the books, I recommend going and watching my May wrap-up video. To remind you of what all I read, I had, let's see. I'm looking at all the prompts in my hands. Okay, 5-star prediction. I had The Great Undoing by Daisy Hates. Loved it. 5 stars. Yes. Ow, that hurt me, you know, physically, but whatever. Book with a Competition, Summer of Broken Rules. I think I gave this 4 stars, 4.5 stars maybe. It was really good. Absolutely pick this up for the summer. 10 out of 10 recommend. Illustrated cover was Part of Your World. Holy cow. A gajillion stars. This might be my favorite one I read this month. I don't know. That's really tough. It's really tough. I'm not 100% on that, I'll be honest with you. For fantasy, I read Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. This is hard because my favorite read of the month is definitely between these two, and these are completely different genres, which is why it's a struggle, obviously. This is easily the best fantasy book I've ever read, and this might be the best romance I've ever read. So, each to their own, but this was my fantasy pick. Loved it, 5 stars. Then I had a book with a 1-word title, and I read Legendary, which is the second book in the Caraval trilogy, and loved this. I think I gave this 5 stars, maybe 4.5 stars. It was really good. Maybe, I don't know, this was really good. So 4.5 leaning 5. And then my final prompt was I got to buy a book that was currently in my cart, and I bought Wish You Were Here by Renee Carlino because I had read Before We Were Strangers, and I loved it. I thought it was really good. And I think I gave this 3 stars. I might be leaning more towards 2, which is awful. I don't normally give. I finished it, and I got rid of it. That's how much I didn't like it, if that tells you anything. If you've read that book, I would love to chat with somebody about it because it just wasn't my vibe at all. Not at all. And I loved Before We Were Strangers, so I don't really know. It did make me cry, which was rather unfortunate. I didn't like that at all. Alas, the other ones were good. That was the only book I read this month that I didn't really like. I also read a lot more books this month. I don't know why. I just went crazy, I guess. But yeah, for all of my more in-depth thoughts on the books, head over to my May wrap-up. But also, my monthly challenge this month was to finish an audiobook. I did not do that. I am sad. I did, okay, so it's kind of confusing. The thing is I had started an audiobook, The House of Beating Wings, but I finished it by reading it on my Kindle. Like, I read half of it on Kindle and half on my audiobook, so I don't really feel like that should count. So because I didn't just fully listen to it, I don't really feel like it should count for me, but whatever. So unfortunately, no extra points for me. But I do get the extra, whatever I had said in my first video. I can't remember if I said I get 2 extra tokens because I finished all 6 books that I put on there. So I think that's a win. Anyways, let us play for this month. I am so excited. If I get a terrible TBR from this, I might cry. I hope I have good choices for the prompts. Otherwise, I'm gonna be so sad. This is a sad song. New Girl reference. If you know, you know. Anyways, let's get into it. So, let's get started. We need to pick our monthly challenge card first. So here we go. Oh, upside down, classic. For any series I've previously started that I finished this month, I get to add a book token to my shelf. Dang, I needed this. Well, no, I don't think I finished anything. Okay, wow, okay. This is a big deal. We could maybe do this one. All right, so see, we're right here. All right, first roll is a 1. Excellent. 1. A book that starts with a random letter, use a random letter generator, okay? Okay, here we go. And we got F. Okay. Random letter generator told us F. Y'all, do I have a book that starts with F? Oh, okay. I could do... Oh, what are these ones? No, okay. Any back here? Okay, I could do... My hair is crazy, and it's because I was on a road trip, and that's that. Okay, I could do Firefly Lane, or I could read the last book in the Caraval trilogy, Finale, and the thing about this one is I get an extra book token for any series I finish this month. So, also sorry if you can hear my son weirdly breathing. He's down here in his bouncer. Hi. He's hanging out. He woke up from his nap and I wanted to finish. Okay, I think it makes the most sense to do Finale because then I get the extra points. So we'll do Finale. I do really want to read Firefly Lane though. Next roll. Ooh, wow. Okay, a 7. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, a celeb shot. Did we have any of these? Book of the month. Okay. Okay, so this is a celeb shot because it's a book of the month pick. I'm not gonna lie to you, I really want to read the book of the month book I have coming this month. But. Okay, I want to read this really bad. This was my pick last month. I think I should read it this month. The Secret Book of Flora Lee. My other option would be The Soulmate by Sally Hepworth, but I think like those would be the two I'd be between. Or romantic comedy, but this is really intriguing me and I don't read historical fiction, so I want to read this one. So we'll do this as our Book of the Month celeb shot pick. Okay, another 7. I'm just going crazy, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that was rough. We went all the way down back to here. That is tough. Okay, book 3. Holy cow, another 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. My most anticipated release of the year got pushed back another 6 months. I will lose a book token at checkout. That is a bummer. Okay, wow, we've gone 2 rolls now. No book. Okay. A 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Romance. Guys, I just don't think I have any options. Ha ha ha. Obviously a joke. I have so many romance. Okay. I could do Love in Other Words. I've been dying to read that. I have not read that book. I've read a lot of Christina Lauren, but I haven't read that one. I could also do When in Rome. Yours truly. Ooh, okay. I've really been putting off Maggie Moves On. It feels like a good choice. I've had this for a while. I have a lot. I could do A Love Letter to Whiskey. When in Rome is pretty short, which might make it a smart choice, but also I feel like I could fit it in anywhere this month. Yours truly, I really want to read, but maybe I would read it on my own. I also want to read The Royals Next Door. Just feels like it looks and gives us good summery feeling. I do want to read The Soulmate Equation because I know it comes before the new one, True Love Experiment. I feel like, you know what? Let's do it. Okay, Maggie Moves On for a romance. I like it. We are creating quite a diverse pile here. All right. I don't even know what roll this is because, okay. You know what? Sure, we'll go with that. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Celeb shot again. Oh, my husband chooses. Okay. My husband is actually on a work trip, but let's see if he will answer a FaceTime. Where are you? Hello? What?
Hello?
Okay, well, I pulled a husband chooses, so you have to pick my book.
Okay.
Okay, here.
And the orange and pink one.
Wait, I wasn't even done.
I'm done.
Which orange and pink one? This one?
That one.
This one?
Yep.
Okay. Say hello to your fans. Okay, I love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
What a delightful FaceTime with my husband while he's on his work trip. He said the orange and pink cover, so he picked After I Do by Taylor Jenkins Reid, which I'm not mad about because I love TJR. Okay, we're up to 4 bucks. Ooh. Okay, another 5. Am I just really bad at rolling dice today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, obscure prompt. Anticipated read. Okay, sure. Okay, anticipated read. Should I do The Serpent and the Wings of Night or the second Mistborn book, which is The Well of Ascension? Also, aren't these new covers sick? The old covers were really doing this series a disservice. Okay, Sermon on the Wings of Night, Well of Ascension. Oh, I don't know. Guys, this is tough. The thing is this, I'm gonna say, like, look at this. Do you see how these are almost the exact same size? Well, Well of Ascension, A, is taller, but The Serpent and the Wings of Night is 480 pages, and Will of Ascension is 600. And the font is atrociously small in both of these. Okay. Ugh. Guys, I really don't know. This one's tough. Okay, I think I really wanna read this. And this is having its moment in the sun right now. So I think I'm gonna have to go with The Serpent and the Wings of Night. Last one if we get a book. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shut up. Okay, the smiley face, there's only, I think, 4 of them on the whole board. That is a mood read, which means I get to pick. Okay. So we are stopping here for this round. Okay, so my last choice is a mood read, which I don't know if I should decide now, like it's whatever mood I'm in, or if I get to decide in the moment, or just any of my extra reads this month count. Maybe I'll do it that way, because I read a bunch of extra books this month on top of mine. I don't know, I kind of like having it assigned, but I just get to pick it, no prompt. Okay, I will say there are probably 3 other books that I am absolutely going to try to read this month, and that's gonna be Well of Ascension, Remarkably Bright Creatures, which I think is gonna be my book club's pick, and then Inside Threat, which is by the same author that did The Night Agent, that really popular Netflix show right now. So I think in addition to these 5 I've got down here, I'm gonna read these, hopefully. I do have a 4-month-old at home. Okay, let's pick for my mood read. I think I'm gonna pick Inside Threat because this is really cool sounding. It's a thriller. So if you haven't watched Night Agent, A, you should, but B, it's also a book, so read it as well. But this one is called Inside Threat, and it says, the day every Secret Service agent dreads has arrived, the White House has been breached by armed assailants. The president is forced to flee to a massive doomsday bunker outside D.C. to defend against whatever comes next. Only the most loyal agents and officials are allowed in with him. Agent Eric Hill, against all odds, is among them. He once took a bullet for a previous president, making him a hero, though Hill has fallen far since then, writing a desk in the White House basement, stripped of his service weapon, disillusioned and nearly broken after pushing back against the corrupt power of official Washington. But his instincts, honed by years on the job, take over during the attack, and Eric once again earns his spot by the president's side. No one is better equipped to face down the threat than Hill is, and the stakes have never been higher as he is joined by his fallen partner's daughter, Amber Cody, a driven young agent determined to prove herself on the first presidential detail. But who exactly is the enemy? Rumors have been swirling that the president, the ultimate Washington insider and former leader at the CIA, is looking for a chance to make a power grab. Could he have orchestrated the attack himself? Or is a coup brewing against him? Eric must race to stop a conspiracy from reaching the highest levels of American power, engineered by some of the very individuals now locked in with him. As the killers strike inside the bunker, it takes everything Hill has to save his people, himself, and his country. I think it sounds interesting. I'm very intrigued. So also, like I said, I think I'm gonna read Well of Ascension, which is the second book in the Mistborn trilogy. I mean, y'all, I'm not kidding when I say this font is small. Like, this font is small. It is quite small, and it is 600 pages. However, I really want to read this. I read the first one, or I finished the first one last month. Maybe I'll do what I did last time and hopefully get halfway in this month, but we'll see. If you haven't read Mistborn and you like fantasy, not just fantasy romance, if you like fantasy, you have got to read these. These are easily the best fantasy books I think I've ever read. I am obsessed with them. You absolutely need to read them, like without a shadow of a doubt. I love them so far. And I think there's a lot set in this universe concept kind of thing. The most interesting thing to me is the magic. Their magic all comes from metal, and like different people can control like different kinds of metals, and they all have names. And then the special people, the Mistborn, they can control all of the metals, which is not very common. There are several Mistborn. It's not like there's just one, but it is rarer because they can control all the metals. And you can either control all of them or only one. And then Remarkably Bright Creatures is a book about essentially this woman who's suffered a loss, and she works in an aquarium, and this octopus, I believe, speaks to her, essentially. And I know the octopus is a narrator. I know that sounds kind of weird, but she becomes acquainted with a curmudgeonly Marcellus, a giant Pacific octopus living at the aquarium. Marcellus knows more than anyone can imagine, but wouldn't dream of lifting one of his 8 arms for his human captors until he forms a remarkable friendship with Tova. It's giving summer vibes. I really like it. I'm hoping we read this for book club. I also desperately want to read When in Rome. Like, why I didn't pick When in Rome. What did I pick for my romance? I picked Maggie Moves On, which was smart. I've had that book a while. This is a newer book. Also, it is so little. Like, this guy's gotta be... It is 304 pages. I think I could probably fit this in this month. Maybe. We'll see. I'm really apparently optimistic after this month when I read like 11 books. But if I do all of these, I'm only gonna have finished one series to get that extra token for the monthly challenge, but that is finishing a series. I have several other books that I could try to read to finish a series, but alas. So this is this month's TBR. What a spread this TBR is. Okay, book that starts with F is Finale. Book of the month, Celeb Shot, is gonna be The Secret Book of Flora Lee. Romance was Maggie Moves On. My husband picked After I Do. Anticipated read, Serpent in the Wings of Night. And then mood read, I got Inside Threat. I think this is a pretty good stack if you ask me. Let me know what you guys think, or if you've read any of them, and let me know if you've got any fun thoughts or any video ideas you'd like to see, because I'm in the mood to do some fun videos, but I don't really know what to do. 24-hour readathon might be really hard with the kid. Just saying. So, any suggestions? Put them down below, and I will see you back here next week. Thanks for watching.